Welcome to my channel, Tonia's Fusion. Kumusta na po kayong lahat? Ang aking mga tagsubaybay, maski gamay ra akong tagsubaybay, salamat sa inyong tanan, Bisaya man, Tagalog o English. Thank you so much sa inyong pagsubaybay. Okay? So, kaunting English tayo dahil mayroong nanood na hindi daw niya maintindihan kung anong mga sinasabi ko, guys. So, we have to speak a little bit English. Just understand what I'm saying, guys. Okay? So, anyway, we are here in our garden. It's another tour in our garden 2021. So, I will show you all my plants in our garden. So, here we go. This is my lemongrass plant. So these are my lemongrass plants. I already dig some of the plants right here and I sold them at flea market. So, but that's the original that I planted before the warm weather. So that's the lemongrass. And here is the whole row is my peanut plants. That's my peanuts plants. So last year I didn't plant here a peanut. All here are sweet potatoes. But then before the warm weather I planted right here beets and red radish. Ayan. But then after I harvest the red radish, I planted also sweet peppers. Ayan, guys, that's the sweet peppers. Look at that. Sweet peppers or banana peppers. Ayan. Ang liliit nila, guys. Sweet peppers yata yan eh. Kasi marami na akong tinanim na mga seeds. So, I can't figure out if sweet peppers or banana peppers. But they look alike. So, that's my sweet peppers. After the red radish, I sold the red radish. After I harvest the red radish, I planted this banana peppers or sweet peppers. Ayan. Nagumpisa na silang nagbunga. They started having a fruits. They give me a lots of fruits. And here's the beets. I'll show you already before. I did show you guys before the beets. So some of the beets yesterday I harvest them and I sold it in flea market, at the flea market. Alright, so that's my second row of this garden here. So let's go the other way. And also I planted here a moringa or malunggay. So this is the third row. I'm sorry, this is the third row. So this time, guys, only one row sweet potato or kamote. Ayan, lumago na siya, guys. Pwede ka nang manguha, gawing salad, potato top salads, or kamote, insaladang kamuting, talbos ng kamote. Okay, ang gulo ko. So, that's the sweet potatoes in one row. That's white sweet potato. There's a red sweet potato. And I guess I also planted a purple sweet potatoes. So, I guess and also I just planted a white sweet potato over there. Just one sweet potato branch. So anyway, that's the sweet potatoes. And here, half of this row, I planted peanuts also. Yeah, half of the row. The 1, 2, 3, the fourth row of this garden is half of it. I planted peanuts. So that's the peanuts. The same thing as the first row. And half of this row, I planted tomatoes. So because I have so many tomatoes growing in a pot, so I feel bad to throw it away. So I did plant it in here. And I'm just hoping myself to grow them. But guess what, guys? Look at that. They gave me more fruits now. I planted them very, very tiny. And here we go. They give me big tomatoes. And some of it are cherry tomatoes, purple cherry tomatoes. Here we go. Fruits, cherry tomatoes. And here's another big tomatoes over there. And that behind that tomatoes plant are these sweet potatoes. Alright? So half of this fourth row is all tomatoes. Look at that. Alright, so let's go this way, back the other way for my fifth row in our garden. So this is my husband's new raised garden. He did finish this 2 weeks ago, and actually I don't want him to do it, but he really wants to do another raised garden here, guys. So what I did when he finished putting all the topsoil in the garden, in the raised garden, I planted kale. And then, I planted mixed kale and then sweet bell peppers. But they are growing okay, even though it's late. But actually, North Carolina, as I heard, North Carolina, you can plant twice a year. So, yeah, I planted some kale over here in the new raised garden. And then I planted also a Tabasco peppers, and they started having flowers now. Look at that. And of course, some of I'm confused. I guess this is sweet bell peppers or bell peppers or sweet peppers. Iba kasi yung sweet peppers, bell peppers. Yung bell peppers, guys, yung malalaki. Yung sweet peppers, parang banana peppers yun pero talagang matamis. So, yan na yun. And then, I still have plants, tomatoes in a pots. I feel bad to throw away. I also squeezed them to plant here on the side. In the side of this raised garden. So, yeah, that's the half of, or more than half of the size of the new raised garden. And guess what? I'm planting also, I can figure out this one, whether it's a cucumber or a melon, but let's find out next time. I planted the seeds, but when they grow, I forgot what's there growing in a pot. So when they grow 3 to 4 inches, I just planted in here. And guess what? Now they are growing. You see? This is pretty. I guess this is cucumber. Either one, cucumber or melon. It doesn't matter as long as they grow good and they give us fruits, right? That's the most important. So anyway, that's the new raised garden, and this is the last one raised garden my husband did 2 weeks ago. He said, I'm done. He did this raised garden on his own, guys. He did all the work. So what I did, I harvest sweet potato, and I made a salad, and the stock of the sweet potatoes, I soak it in the water, and when I saw them, there's roots already, so I planted it in here. Here they go. They're growing now. See? So let's find out. This potato planting in July is a little bit late, but I just only hoping to get some sweet potato tops, or the leaves, sweet potato tops. That's only one thing I need. I like it for salad, for vegetable. But the fruits, it's okay. If they give us fruits, it's okay too. But actually, it's a little bit late. So anyway, that's the plant that I planted lately, 2 weeks ago. But in that side is empty. I didn't put anything in there yet. I didn't planted anything there yet. So yeah, and to the end of this raised garden, I just planted this I think this is squash, butternut squash or acorn squash, because when I bought one of the squash, butternut squash, either one, the squash is so delicious. So the seeds, I seed them and I planted in a pot, and here we go. It was growing and I was planning to plant it here. So I planted these plants here a couple days ago. Look at that. It was raining a few days ago and they grow nicely. I'm glad. But you know guys, I planted them close, very close. So when they grow, I don't know, I think it's only supposed to be, when you plant this squash, 6 feet away, because their leaves growing rapidly, right? Growing bigger. But I'm just hoping they grow nicely to me. So yeah, that's it, my tour in our garden, guys. Actually, I still have more to the other side, but I already show you that in my live before, couple months ago, when I just started to have the garden, or we just started planting in the garden. So yeah, so ipakita ko na rin sa inyo guys ang aking tanim na ampalaya before the end of the day. Before the end of this video, of this vlog, I just wanna show you my better guard plants. You see, I already harvest. As you remember guys, I already vlogged this, which is I already harvest all the bitter gourd or bitter melon. See, they're hanging underneath. My husband and I, we put some stuff to crawl over here. See, and this side is the string beans, and this side are the bitter melon or ampalaya. Yeah, bitter melon, ampalaya. So we have so much fruits to harvest here, because yesterday I don't have time to harvest because I went to flea market. So this time it's my time to harvest. All right, and also I have to show you guys my eggplant or talong ni Tonia's Fusion. Eggplant, luckily they grow nicely. They grow better than last year, guys. See, I have an eggplant there. Atilita gave me this eggplant, and I have to harvest them before they get old. Where is it? There you go. And here's, we have to go to other side. I don't have to buy eggplant of my own because I used to cook eggplant omelette. That's why I'm buying eggplant in the grocery store. But this time I have my own plants. I don't have to buy it. Is it? See the ampalaya? And of course I still have the string beans or sitaw. I have to harvest it right now before it's getting warm, the weather. One more thing. Beans Life USA told me to plant a marigold inside our garden, or some part of our garden. He told me need to plant a marigold. Yeah, I listened to him. That's why I have some flowers in the garden too. So here's another one, bitter melon. And here they are. Nakakatuwa sila guys, no? Nagbitin-bitin sila, oh. Nangumbabit ang bunga dire guys. Bili na, bili na. Bili na po kayo. Nung nagbinta po ako doon, when I was selling vegetable at the flea market, I met so many Filipinos there. So I was so happy. So yeah, that's the end of it. Thank you so much for your support, guys. And hoping to see you again. And have a blessed day, everyone. Bye now.